Hi, this is Dan with Web2Market. Thank you for viewing our TurnKey Cart for Auto Parts detailed product demonstration. After reviewing, please contact us with any questions or a request for a one-on-one demo. Let's start off with Ron introducing the ShowMeTheParts data.
Hi, this is Ron Durand. Some of you I've spoken to already over time, but just a little background. Vertical Development was founded in 1984, and that's the parent company of ShowMeTheParts. We've been a leading provider of aftermarket solutions for catalog management for manufacturers for years, and that's kind of how ShowMeTheParts was created as a solution in the marketplace back in, I think it was like 2008. What began, we picked out 37 manufacturers back then and had about 900 part types, and now we've grown to over 230 manufacturers, 3,100 part types, and millions of applications with where-to-buy features and many other features in ShowMeTheParts for those of you that have been out there and looked at it. And just continuing to grow, and with this partnership, we've got the ability to offer e-commerce to those clients that are interested in that. And that's my short and sweet portion, so I will just pass it back to the Web2Market guys. Thank you.
All right, very good. Thank you, Ron. And I'll go ahead and talk a little bit here about Web2Market. Web2Market, I founded it back in 1997. We develop web shopping carts for clients of all sizes. We provide complete solutions, including development, design, consulting, support, custom extensions, training, and hosting. We've done over 400 projects using either Able Commerce or the Magento platform. And we've got a team of 13 developers in the U.S. Working on enhancing, building, supporting. And we can customize the site to really meet any business need. All right, let's talk a little bit about why we're here today. It's the power of the integration between the ShowMeTheParts data and Magento. It really solves a couple of important problems if you want to sell vehicle parts online. First, the first problem is how can the customer find the right part for their vehicle? Obviously, just adding thousands of product parts to a site and forcing a customer to browse through them and find the right part isn't really a practical solution. And then the second problem is once the merchant decides to add a search or your make model search to their site, how can they keep that data up to date? Well, first of all, add the data and keep it up to date. Even with a few thousand products, you could have hundreds of thousands of unique vehicle applications. So even with just a few thousand products, you'd really need full-time staff to keep that up to date. But by pulling that ShowMeTheParts data into Magento, doing it real time, customers can find the products that they need, find out details about them like specifications, applications, documentation, see pictures, and so forth. At the same time, the merchant doesn't need to be continuously updating their site with all that application and product data. It's all coming right out of the ShowMeTheParts database. So this enables, it becomes a practical solution to enable mid-sized and small businesses to be able to offer vehicle parts on their site. We're going to go ahead and get into the actual product demo now, so I'm going to let Dan go ahead and take it away.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to start off by looking at the front end of the site. We're going to go over things on a high level so that you can get a feel for the site and how it works, but so you're not getting bogged down into some of the details that we would go over later on in the process. Any specific requirements or customizations we can definitely talk to and answer questions on a one-to-one phone call or on a one-to-one demo. So let's really just take a look at it. As you can see, this is the main page. It's been themed after several major auto part carts. I'll just scroll down so you can see the whole thing. A couple areas I want to address. There's an area up here where your logo would go. You have your search and your filters. You have your header with some content that you're able to connect to. You have your home page banner, and this will also have some area for content, so you're able to put some products on the front page. An area for your email address if you have a subscription to a newsletter. And then also some information here on the bottom. For example, your company about us, your customer service policies, and also an area where they can view some of their orders. We also have some connections to some social media sites. So let's go up and get really into the meat and potatoes of it. And we'll start off with the search. In this search box, you're able to search via part number or a cross-reference number. So for example, we'll just start off and we'll search for a part number, SE10001. You hit go. Now it's going back to the Show Me the Parts, and it's going to pull up all the parts with that part number. For example, SE10001 is a tire pressure monitoring system. From here I can just directly add it to my cart, or I can go ahead and view it some of the details. But we'll do that in a minute. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to the home page, and I'm going to use the filter. Now the filter is what's going through the 90 million applications and finding out what they want. We have it divided up into a couple of different sections. Here's the automotive application. There's also other motive application, which I'll show you in a little bit. There's an exhaust application search and a specialty application search. So like I said, we're going to use the automotive search, and we're going to search for a 2007 Chevrolet Malibu. Now what it's doing, it's going back to Show Me the Parts, and it's going through the database, and it's looking for everything that's associated with a 2007 Chevrolet Malibu. And it's going to bring back a categories page that's going to list all the categories. You have to excuse that it's a little slower. It is a demo site, so we don't have it optimized for speed quite yet. But on a production site, it would be optimized for speed. So as you can see here, it now is showing all the different categories and different areas of parts that you can click into. So we'll just go ahead and scroll down, and we'll go into the wheel bearing seals category. We'll click on that, and once again, it's going to Show Me the Parts, and it's asking for all the parts that are located in the wheel bearing seals category. Then it shows a list of all the parts that are available. Now obviously this would not show all the parts that are in the database, but only the parts that you, as the merchant, are selling on your site. So we'll go ahead and we'll just select one of them to get a closer view of the parts page. On the parts page, you'll have all the information about the part that you need. Most of this is imported directly from the Show Me the Parts, saving you the time and energy of having to maintain the data and having to update it. As you can see, you have the name of the part, you have the part number, you have the availability, you have the price, and on this part number I also have a special price if you wanted to put it on sale or if you were running a special for a certain period of time. I also have enabled some volume pricing as well. There's an area to add it to the cart. You have the option to view several different photos, and you also can zoom in on the photos if you want to see a more detailed view. And as you continue to scroll down, you'll get to the Attributes, Buyer Guide, and Document sections. This is where a lot of the information for the part is going to be. Everything from UPC, manufacturer UPC number, to dimensions, to part-specific information. If you click on the Buyer's Guide, it brings up all the applications that this part fits for. And if you were to have any associated documents for this part, it would be underneath the document section right here. And once again, this information is all being updated and maintained by the Show Me the Parts database. So you're not going in and changing anything. It's being done for you. Now we'll take a quick look at one of the sites that we're working on right now that's going to go into production within the next week or so, just so you get a feel for the other motive search. As you can see here, it's a little bit different. It's a type, make, and model search. So you can choose alternator, choose your make, and then it will give you the drop-down of models, just to give you a little another feel of what another search might look like. So let's go back to the part we were looking at, and let's go ahead and add it to the cart. After you add it to the cart, it'll show you the shopping cart page. It'll give you an area for the product that's in the cart, an area to edit it, and once again it gives you the unit price, the subtotal, and it gives you an opportunity to clear the shopping cart, to update it if you wanted to change some quantities, and also you can put in a promo code if you have any promo codes, and you can estimate shipping and tax. So we'll just go ahead and click Proceed to Checkout. One of the nice things about Magento is they have a built-in one-page checkout. So as you go in, you can see you have a couple different options. You can check out as a guest, you can register, or if you're already registered, you can go ahead and log in. And that's what we're going to do today. So I just enter my information and I hit Login. Now it's going to pull, because I'm already a registered user, it has my addresses saved, so I can just go ahead and hit Continue. As you see, on the left-hand side here, all of my information is being displayed again. In case I've made a mistake, I can go back and I can check, and I can see if there's anything I need to change. So the next step now, it's asking me what shipping method I want to use. As you can see on the screen, United Postal Service is how I'm shipping. And due to the fact that Magento integrates many of the major carriers, these are the rates actually coming directly off the UPS website rather than me having to go in and having to add all of them. So I'm going to go ahead and hit Second Day Air, and I know it's $83, and I can hit Continue. Then it gives me an option if I want to do check or money order or a credit card. So I'll just go hit credit card, and I'll enter my credit card information. Go ahead and hit Continue. And once again, on the left-hand side, you can see that it's updating as I go along. So I can see if I need to go back and change anything. It'll give me, next step is an order review process. It lets me know what part I'm ordering, the price, the quantity, subtotal, shipping and handling, and my grand total. If it's all correct, you could just hit Place Order, and the order's placed. The next screen pops up and shows your customer your order number, and it also lets me know my order has been received. Magento is also sending an generated email to your customer, letting them know all the same information as well. And once I'm in, and while I'm logged in, I also can click on my account, and I can view all of my information, such as recent orders, contact information, if I'm currently subscribed to the newsletter, and different email addresses I might have on file. So it really gives your customer a complete solution for ordering and also retaining information as well. So now we're going to go ahead and go to the back end. Once again, we're going to look at it at a very high level so that we don't get bogged down into the details. And if you have any specific questions, we can talk to those on a one-to-one call, or if you have any general questions, make sure to put those in the chat box. So now we're on the administrative level. As you can see, this is the dashboard. This is the first page you'll see when you log into the admin. It gives you a snapshot of what's going on with your site. It gives you things such as lifetime sales, average orders, your past 5 orders that you've had placed on the site, some search terms that have been used, and also gives you a graph of the last 24 hours when orders have been placed. If you scroll down, it also gives you a couple of different options to look at some of your best sellers, your most viewed products, new customers, and just customer orders. So now let's say you want to drill down. So let's go into sales, and then we'll click on orders. This is a list of all the orders based on the purchase when they were purchased. This includes orders that have been complete. These are orders that have been invoiced and shipped, so all orders. So let's just go ahead and click on the top order, which is the order that we just placed on the front end. When you pull it up, it'll give you a variety of information. It'll give you when the order was placed, where it was from, the name and email of the customer, billing address, the shipping address, the payment information, shipping and handling information, and the items ordered. From here, you're able to make comments. You're able to make comments and send them to the customer via email. And you're also able to invoice and ship the order. We'll just go ahead and hit ship so that I can show you one of the nice built-in features. So this is the shipping screen. It's showing you all the same information as we saw before, but it's giving you an option to add a tracking number. If you go ahead and hit add tracking number and choose UPS, you can go ahead and put the tracking number for the package. When you go to submit it, you just click the email copy of shipment, and automatically an email is sent out to the customer letting them know that their order has been shipped and also giving them their tracking number. So we'll just undo that so we can go ahead and continue on. Alright. The next area I want to look at is the catalog. So we'll go into the catalog and manage products. This is where all your products are going to be stored. Now most of the information is not on Magento because you're not maintaining and updating it. It's all in the Show Me the Parts. But there are a couple areas that you can change. So let's go and look at that axle bearing and hub assembly we were looking at before. As you can see, here on the left-hand side, there's a ton of different options. The nice thing is that we've taken care of it, and Show Me the Parts is populating most of this data. Some of the areas that you can change would be here, the name, that short description, and you can add your SKU. All the other information is imported directly from Show Me the Parts. When you click on price, you have an area where you're able to charge your price. There's an area for group pricing if you want to set up different groups such as wholesalers and retailers and give them different price points. There's an area for special price. This is that price that we had on sale. And you're able to choose if you want it from a certain date to a certain date to a certain date, or you can have it indefinitely on a sale price. There's also tier pricing. This is that quantity pricing. For example, if you buy more than 5, the price drops to $6.25, or about 4%. Once all this information is added in, it automatically is updated on the front end, as we saw earlier. The next tab is the meta information. This is for your search engine optimization. And the only other area that you're really going to have to work with is inventory. Now Magento has a built-in inventory that as parts are ordered, they will actually take them out of your inventory for you. However, this is not a requirement. You can continue to use any inventory system you already have in place. So you are able to put, if you have inventory turned on, you're able to put the inventory number in there, and then as they're ordered, they'll slowly diminish and go away until they're out of stock. You also have the option here to place an item in stock or out of stock. All right. Next, we'll go to customers. If you go to the Customer tab and click Manage Customers, it'll display all the customers that have signed in on your site. It'll also include all their information. For example, let's go to mine, which I just logged in and ordered that part. As you can see, there's a lot of information just based on the front landing page. You can see my lifetime sales underneath this name, and also my average sales. You can see if I'm currently online right now, which I am. You can see when the account was created and my default billing address. If you click on the Orders page, or the Orders tab, you're able to see the different orders that I have placed, when I have placed them, and if I call and want to reorder the exact same order, you can do that from this page as well. Next, we'll look at promotions. Promotions is if you want to use those promo codes or coupons that several of you get in your emails almost every day. This is an area where you can set them up, and I won't walk you through specifically how to set each one up. However, I will show you the different options that you have for the promo coupons. There are 4 different options. There's a percentage of product price discount, meaning you get a discount off of a certain product. A fixed amount discount, meaning that you're going to get a one solid discount across the board. A fixed amount discount for the whole cart, meaning that you're just getting a discount based on what's in the cart, not including shipping or tax. And a buy X, get Y free. This is kind of like your buy one, get ones, or if you want to do volume discount, or if you want to do volumes, you can do a buy 50, get 5 free. The next area we're going to look at is the Content Management System, or CMS. This is the area that controls your static pages, such as the About Us that's on the bottom of the page that we saw earlier. The customer service guidelines, the privacy policy, and also some tax documentation if you would like to include it. They're very easy to use, so we'll just go ahead and click one, and we'll look at the content. Right from in here, we can see the content, we can change the content if we need to, and it's all contained right in the WYSIWYG editor, so what you see is what you get. The next area we'll talk about is reports. They have a very robust reporting system here in Magento. There's several reports that you can do in several different categories, such as sales, the shopping cart, products, customers, and a couple other different terms. So let's do a sales report, and we'll do a sales report based off of orders. From here you can go in and you can change the different criteria that you want to do. So we'll go with an order update, and we'll do it from last year to today. We can change if we wanted to have different order statuses, such as pending, complete, or so on, or we could just have it show any. So we'll just go ahead and click Show Report, and it'll go back and it'll produce that report for us. As you can see, every day it's showing how many orders were placed, how many items were sold, the total, how many were invoiced, and if there was any refunds, cancellations, or discounts. We're also able to take this and we're able to export it into an Excel sheet or a CSV sheet. Some of the other popular reports are the abandoned carts, which shows if somebody has been shopping and they left something in their cart before checking out, and the best sellers, which shows the products that are best selling on your account. Now, once again, this has been a high-level view, so we didn't get into a lot of the specifics or how to change or set some of this stuff up, and that can be addressed later on. But now that you have seen the site and you have seen the admin, let's look at what this package is going to include.
All right, thanks, Dan. I think it's my turn now. I hope you all are excited by what you've seen. It's a quick introduction, as Dan said, but obviously a lot of great features there. We put together a package that provides the foundation for a new site, and the package includes Magento Community Edition, installation, design theme, configuration, training, ShowMeTheParts integration, and hosting for $3,000. And that's everything you need to get started. Of course, you might want something more or different, and we're happy to accommodate. We could discuss that with you one-on-one. Wrap things up. Thank you for attending, and feel free to shoot us any questions that you have. Otherwise, we'll be in touch. Have a great afternoon. Thanks.